All right, here we go.
Here we go.
First match of the day, we have Sara Miller versus Sueyen Rhee. They're getting ready to lag now.
This is day 3 of the inaugural NAPT 10-ball Invitational. It's a women's Division 1 pro event. We're coming to you live from Breakers Sky Lounge in Herndon, Virginia.
Sara has won the lag. Playing a race to 7 today.
Yes, the whole tournament, race to 7, both sides.
And the finals is a true double elimination.
Yep, playing some CSI rules. I'll tell you a little bit about our players here.
Yes, let's find out about our players.
Well, out there at the table racking, you've got Sara Miller. Sara is from Glendale, Arizona. She plays out of Bull Shooters. As most everybody who's in that area plays out of Bull Shooters. I hear it is a awesome room and the owners are great. Sara doesn't have any sponsors to mention right now. So if there's anybody out there that's looking for a player, she said you can get a hold of her. She's been playing on a pro tour since 2013. And here she, first tournament of the NAPT, and she finds herself on the last day. Then at the table now you have Sueyen Rhee. Yep. Sueyen's must be on this paper as well. The only thing I have on Sueyen is that she is from Arlington. I knew she's been playing on the Pro Tour for a long time, but when I talked to her, that was the only information I got from her. She doesn't have a homeroom that she plays out of, no sponsors, and no particular accomplishments that she wanted to acknowledge. But she's been around the game for a while, I can tell you that.
Watching her play some yesterday. She's got a really nice stroke, hits the balls with authority.
Yep. And she's got that almost like the golfer thing where she comes down beside it, and
Nice shot there.
Yep.
Get off that 4-ball.
And the 3 balls down here by the foot spot. It's the next ball. She just barely missed that, and being jacked up over the 1 and impeding her stroke, and the way that she approaches a ball when she's stretched out over the table or has a ball like that, it is a little harder, from what I've seen, harder for her to get down on a shot and be comfortable.
Sara's just going to play safe here off the 3s, and then she's trying to send that cue ball up table. That 6-ball got in the way. This is the first match of the day, first game of the first match of the day. So
Yeah,
players got to finish waking up, dust off the cobwebs, get the arms loosened up.
And the table speed is different first thing in the morning. Air conditioner's been off all night. It's it's humid in this room.
Yeah, it's starting to dry out a little bit. It was pretty humid when we got in here.
I had a pretty good storm come through here last night, so
Just a couple inches short there.
So it's playing different this morning than it was when they quit playing yesterday.
Oh, she made
nice
it.
shot.
Nice shot.
Very nicely done.
I think that cue ball can push forward to the side pocket to shoot this 5 in the side.
It looks like
in
she's
the
got
corner.
it looks like she's got the angle. She just walked over to look at where she wanted to be on the 6. So I don't think she'd be looking at that if she didn't think she could push past it.
It looks to me like she can.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you still got to hit it right, but
Of course.
yeah, it's definitely doable, attainable. She over cheated the pocket.
That she did.
She hasn't. She hasn't left Sarah, like an opening for running out the table or anything here. So we don't need to, She's not so worried about that, but she was trying to use that 10 ball to hook her from the 5, and this just leaked out there.
Sueyen's got back cut to that corner pocket. Cue ball's gonna probably come around 2, maybe 3 rails for probably the 6 on the side, probably.
Yeah, she's gonna avoid the 7 here.
Let's just brush the 7, and that's gonna work out, I think.
Yeah, she's got a shot. 7, a little easier into the side pocket a minute ago, but she's got angle to be able to work around the table however she wants to. She will have it looks like a little bit of traffic to get through there.
Yeah, she's going to have to shoot that 6 in the bottom left corner and bring that cue ball she could probably come around side rail, bottom rail between the 8-10, then back up for the 7 on the side or the corner, but it's not an easy shot.
No, it's not an easy shot. Maneuvering between these balls and not bumping something, and
And being first game of the first match. Not quite in stroke yet. Looks like she's going to the other corner, the corner down by the 10.
That was where she looked at it, and that's a nice shot. She floats it in. Oh,
I thought that ball was in.
yeah. Look at the speed there. I mean,
It's those deep shelves on these pockets.
Yeah, we did look at the pockets this morning. They're they appear to be 4 3/4 inches. But the shelf is deeper than that on diamond tables, and so that's why we're seeing some balls rattle, and like this one here hang.
Yeah, normally, even though it caught the rail on the way in, I would normally still expect it to fall. But not here. Sarah's looking at the 1 rail up and down table. So want to hit it with a little bit of speed so the cue ball doesn't get stuck behind that 10.
No, and it's less likely to follow the 6 in if she hits it with some speed. She hits it with a little
shot.
pace. Yeah, she's gonna end up with a bank shot here.
Yeah, this is okay.
Yeah.
It's serviceable.
No, well, you got a shot. You're still at the table. Still have an
Center of the
opportunity.
hole. Come on,
Bounce
get out.
You could not get up there. And she hit that ball, pretty hard there for it not to come out. And in another hour, that ball's going to come out.
Yeah, right. She called the 8 in the opposite side. She's going to try to kick it in. Cue ball is naturally going to go back towards the 10 ball and 8 ball up table if she doesn't make the 8. So there could be a built-in safety here.
Yeah.
So kind of a two-way shot.
Yeah, and if she hits it the other side, the 8 ball is going over by the 9-10, and the cue ball's going up the other way. So a lot of good things can happen for her here, like kicking it dead in the hole.
She hit it good.
Oh,
And there's that two-way shot.
She
Didn't
can see it.
quite get there, but that was definitely the idea.
Yeah. I thought she kicked it dead in the hole when it came off.
It was an excellent attempt. So Sueyen has this long shot here. She's going to have to follow it 2 rails back out for the 9. Tough shot.
Yeah, be stroking the ball like this.
She may even just play safe. She may just thin off
10
the.
a.m.
She may just cross the 8. She may not even try to fire this in. Let's see what she does. Looks like she's going for it straight in.
Yeah. Alright. This one here is a little bit easier for Sara than the one for Sueyen was. She can, off the rail, she can shoot it however she pleases. I like the way she's drawn off of it. Oh, I thought it looked like she was drawn off of it, didn't it?
Yeah, she may have let up on the stroke a little bit, causing the cue ball to start sliding and rolling instead of spinning backwards, possibly.
Yeah, she bumped this 9 and she's perfect there. She's just going to push forward a few inches and
Yeah,
have the 10 straight in.
Yeah, it turned out perfect.
Yeah. That's the game of pool.
All right, Sara takes first game. 1-0.
That's why we love to hate it and hate to love it.
It's always exciting. Maybe good, maybe bad, but never dull.
Nope. That's for sure. Lots of cliffhangers and exciting moments in a game.
Even in 10 ball. Even if they can try as they might to remove all the excitement from the game, but they're not going to take it all out.
No, I think that, with the 10 ball, that the option makes it a little bit more exciting than it, just a regular call pocket, but taking away all of the excitement and the thrill of 9 ball, the luck factor.
She's hit them solid, spread the balls nicely, but
Looks like there's a window there.
Did not pocket a ball. She might have a window through there.
I think she's got a window through there to pocket that 1 ball. And that's the deuce right next to it, yay?
Yes, that is the 2 ball right next to the 1. So she may have enough to be able to make it. I'm pretty sure she can at least see part of it.
Yeah,
maybe enough to make it, maybe not.
And this 9 ball is like right in her way for bridging, comfortably. And
if she can only see the edge of it, she could, cue ball off the 1 back this way, and the 1 ball goes over here, something like that.
She's
just going to push out, which is fine.
No, just because you can see the ball doesn't mean you have to shoot at it.
And maybe she couldn't see it. We don't know.
Yeah, it's a possibility. Maybe she didn't, even if she could see it, she didn't like the possibility of a save or, here. I think she knows. She knows Sueyen is both of them are. They're very offensive players.
And I think Sara's going to be kicking at this ball.
No, I think she's cutting it in.
I mean, okay, yeah, you're right. She was going for it. I thought she was going to play safe there behind all those balls.
Oh no, she was definitely going for it. She cuts it in, then cue ball comes around the 7, and she's got the shot on the 2. She hit that one wafer thin.
Wafer thin. Now, if Sara has any angle, then she can pretty easily follow to the rail and back up for the 2. If she's straight, okay, she was straight, then she's gonna have to draw back.
No.
So yeah, don't put that bridge away yet.
Yeah, no, it's so hard to, the table's playing a little bit slower this morning, and
because it was humid.
Yeah, using the bridge and everything, it's harder to judge how far you're going, especially using that bridge.
Actually, I think she was trying to draw back for the 2 in the same pocket.
And then she's probably still going to play it there because you can come around the 2 rails around the 7 for the 3 in the side. The 4 is the ball that is right next to her bridge.
Well, that was
there.
a nice shot,
And she's
especially
gonna
with the
come
bridge.
3 rails
Actually,
around. She
got
wants
a
to
nice
stop.
little brush off the 4, which helps slow down the cue ball a little.
Yeah, I think maybe you might have wanted it to keep going, hit the rail and bounce out. Maybe.
No.
Or-
Does that 4 go by the 6 into the
It-
corner? She's looking at it right now.
I don't think so. Looking at the other angle, it doesn't look like it.
That's close.
No.
If it does, then all she has to do is make the 3 and just concentrate on making the 3 and just float over, and position on the 4 is almost takes care of itself.
No,
If it doesn't go, then she's got a problem to work out.
she's digging
Oh.
into this.
She played position, so it must go.
And if it doesn't, she can shoot the 4 into the side rail, roll the cue ball up on the back of the 6, shoot it to the side, the 4 to the end, to the side rail and to the end rail.
And that might be what she's doing. No.
No, she was firing that boy in.
Is she gonna get a safe out of this? Nope, that's not safe.
Yeah, and had it, had that ball gone in up there, and say she left, on the rail here behind the 5 ball, it would have been Sueyen's option on whether or not to shoot. She could have given it back to Sara. Anytime you swap a ball in, your opponent has the option. And when you miss your object ball and swap a ball in, your opponent has the option of giving you back the shot.
Yeah, those are the rules we're playing here today.
And it's
It is-
called.
It is not call safety.
It's call shot, or call pocket. Not call shot. Call pocket.
Yeah, call your ball in pocket.
Nope.
If you do not make the ball, you pocket. I can't talk this morning. Let me drink some coffee.
Yeah, if you don't make the ball, you called in the hole. You called it in, and
And if you slap a ball in somewhere else,
yeah, then it's your opponent's option. But they don't have the option if you just flat out don't make it and you've called it.
yeah, like if Sara calls this 6 in the corner and doesn't make it, and gets lucky and hooks Sueyen, Sueyen does not have the option. She has to accept the table.
Yeah, there are a couple of different rules of 10 ball. That's the one that they use more for. They use it at the Ginky Memorial with the men pro, with the open pro division that they have.
Right. All right, nice shot by Sara. She's probably going to have to come around 2 rails for short side on the 8, or the 8 up in the far corner.
No, okay, because you don't want to try to draw it too deep, too steep into that upper left-hand corner. You could scratch, trying to come in short of the on the high side of the
Well, it
8.
looks like she's just trying to come straight across, back and forth. And she has a shot. It's a long, tough shot, but she does have a shot.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, the 8's far enough and past the hole that the hole is no issue, and she may actually even run into the 9, brush the low side of it.
Yeah, she'll probably bump the 9 if shooting this 8 in the corner.
Oh,
That ball
she
should've
just
gone.
overcut it. Hey, you feel it in your heart for him.
That was a tough shot. That was a nice effort.
Yeah, she's left a pretty routine out here for Sueyen.
Yeah, just drift out towards the center of the table for the 9 in the side or up in the corner. She's going for the side.
Come up for the side and just gonna just roll it in and accept what the little bit longer shot on the 10, or do you think she does like to chase shape?
If she had a unimpeded bridge, she could probably draw across from the 10 in the bottom right corner, but because she was jacked up over the 10, and all she could really do there is just roll it in and take the longer shot on the 10.
No, she could have hit it harder and gone to the end rail, try to come back down.
Yeah, she's a player. She's supposed to make this shot.
Yeah, but you know, it's a.
And she has.
I don't think she plays at clicks.
Yeah, she's a good shot maker. I fully expected her to make that 10. And she did too.
And Sueyen is taking her break. So, and leave it on this angle here in the background. You've got Tara Williams is playing Brittany Bryant.
Yes, on the far table there. That's Tara Williams at the table now.
Oh, here, I'm going to go see what some of these early scores are in these B-side matches. I'll be back.
I have some payout information. We have a total purse of $19,000 to give away. First place, $3,400. Second place, $2,400. Third place, $1,800. Fourth place is $1,400. Fifth, sixth are $1,000 each. Seventh, eighth, $850 each. Ninth through 12th, $625 each. 13th through 16th, $450 each. And 17th through 24th, $250 each. So, not a bad payout, I don't think. Coming at you live from Breaker Sky Lounge in Herndon, Virginia. Want to thank them for hosting this fine tournament in this beautiful pool room and putting up the money for the money added. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
On behalf of I'm thanking you on behalf of the players.
On behalf of the whole pool community, billiard community, for supporting it.
Absolutely.
So it's really hard to get in to check the Meredith Heather Cortez match. Meredith Lynch, Heather Cortez, because their bar where they have their score sheet is kind of far away, and there's other matches going on.
It'd be pretty intrusive to try to go check the score.
Yeah. Janet Atwell, April Larson, 1-1. And the other match we're watching over.
That's right there on table 12 that you can see in the background.
And Tara Williams, Brittany Bryant. Not Brittany Bryant.
Not Brittany, Brianna Miller.
Brianna Miller. Match is also 1-1. And this match is 1-1.
So if anyone wants to know what the score is on a match in the room, the score is 1-1.
Mm-hmm. Except for the Meredith Lynch Heather Cortez match. I don't know about that one.
I'm gonna just say it's 1-1.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong.
April's at the table here. Got a nice opportunity to get out. She's got this 8 ball straight in the side. Looks like she's gonna draw it back for the 9 on the end. The N9 is on the end rail. She slid off of it, going around. Get her a shot.
I don't know if that 10's got her or not.
I'm trying to read her body language from here. She took a big breath in.
She doesn't look all that pleased.
No, but I'm thinking she's got it because she hasn't walked down there to look at like where to play safe from or anything like that. The 10 ball's on the foot spot.
No, she's playing safe.
She's playing safe, then and off of it and coming around. All right, back to the 1 here.
All right, Sarah's break. Hit those hard.
Yeah, she did. She's made the 7 inside.
And she may have a shot on the 1. Yes, she is. And this is a nice spread. That's the 2 ball that just rolled down here just below the center of the table, right above the 10.
Yeah, the 1 ball's up there on the end rail.
It looks like the 2 can go in this bottom right corner. Definitely goes in that either side. And because of where the 1 is, she might just drift straight down for the 2 in that left side, possibly. If the 4 wasn't there, then she would be playing position for that bottom left corner, but she may just roll past for the side.
No, the natural angle is
maybe
bringing...
maybe the 2 does go by the 4.
No, the natural angle is bringing her down through that path too. And what, like you were saying, possibly that side, that yeah, she has a lot more area. If it didn't go, to run past the 2 ball on this side to shoot it. And not you know, the other side, that 4 ball gives her, like, you know, about a third of the window that it is on the other side. And she's playing safe. It didn't go. Maybe she was trying to get down for the side. Suzanne Smith was just over here saying hello. And maybe we'll get her in on a match later today.
Yeah, she said she would come join us. So, does she have a edge of this 2 ball? It looks like she's kicking at it.
Kind of almost stuck with that ball for a second, didn't it?
Yeah.
They were moving together.
I don't know if Sara can reach this or if she's going to need a bridge. I think she can reach it.
She's right-handed. She can reach it.
Okay, good.
There you go again.
Everyone was left-handed yesterday.
I know. I've never been to a tournament where there were so many left-handed players. I'm glad they're finally joining us.
The left-handed players? Don't get behind that 6.
It got behind the 6. I don't know if she's a jumper. That 9 ball there, she's kicking. She's got a lot of room for doing something here. A lot of things can happen if she jumps at this ball and
yeah.
But you have to call it. This isn't 9 ball. You can't hit, you know, jump at it and hope the 3 or the 9 goes. We gotta pick one.
Yeah, you gotta call the 3 or the 9. You can't just hope one of them goes. All right, that was a nice effort.
She kicks the ball really solid. So here, we're just thinking. So again, she's got to call a 9.
All right, she's all right. She's off that 6 ball. She just wants to come back out just to the middle of the table. So she'll probably just shoot this with some right spin to bring it back to the middle of the table. She may shoot this with left spin to go 2 rails to the middle, but no.
Just 1 straight down.
This is good. She can float up between the 10-8. 1 rail down to the bottom rail, up between the 10-8.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to be drawing this one off.
No. And if she ends up straight on the 5, she could shoot just a stop shot on the 5 for the 6 in the bottom left corner. If she ends up with some angle on the 5, she could bounce out for the 6 in the side. Just don't get behind the 6. Okay,
Oh,
that's
she's
good.
good.
So she actually, from this angle, she actually has an option. She could, a little bit of bottom right, and kind of stop it there for the 6 in this bottom left corner. She could follow 2 rails out for the 6 in the side.
That's what she's looking at.
Following 2 rails out, okay.
Yeah, or I don't think she's going to punch it and try to punch off of it there.
Looks like she's following 2 rails. That's a good shot. Good speed. Looks
Drop
like
back.
Well, actually, it looks like she can just follow to the rail and back out to the middle. Yep, that's what she's doing.
She's got perfect on. It's probably a ½ inch from perfect, but she can shoot and stop, drop back a couple inches, whatever, go to the rail and back up, whatever she chooses to do.
I think she's going to go to the end rail, 1 rail follow.
No.
If she can reach it. She's left-handed, right? Yes.
Yep.
They're all over the place.
What happened there? I thought it was going to come straight back up towards the 10 ball.
Yeah, she put a little bit of right spin on it.
And she probably cut it a little bit too. She cut it towards the right-hand side of the pocket, which would make it come out that way more.
Yeah, she should be able to handle this. She's made shots a lot tougher than this. Center of the hole, didn't even touch the rail. All right, Sueyen takes the lead, 2-1. It's going to be her break.
Mm-hmm.
You starting already?
Mm-hmm. It's been going since I went to bed last night. Or no, all day yesterday. It's been going on for about 3 or 4 days. It'll probably stop a couple of days after we get home and then get to sleep a couple 12-hour days.
We are not complaining. We do enjoy doing this.
Yes, we do. And that's why we're
a little bit tired, but we are enjoying ourselves.
Yes, no, I mean we know what it entails. You know, getting up first thing in the morning and coming down here. We are not morning people, so we must like it to be doing this. No solid break again from Sueyen. She's got a shot on the 1 here. It's right there on the side. She's made the 2 on the break. The next ball will be the 3 ball.
She's looking as the 3 goes by the 5, and I don't think it does.
I don't think it does either. I think she's going to have to
Come up
go
with a
running
shot here.
around table if she can. She's got angle. She could go.
She's taking a long, hard look at that 3 ball.
What about
The blue cheese?
No, stop it.
Splash at the cash.
Yeah.
I think she's going to try to come around for a shot on the 3 on the side, I think. Let's see. She's going to she's winding up. Well, she got straight in for the corner. Hopefully it goes.
I think she was trying to get back around it. We're going to find out. That does not look like she's shooting.
And if it does go, she's got to be able to get position to the 4 ball. Oh.
That's that deep shelf we were talking about.
Well, she didn't leave a straight-in shot. Sarah's got to have to kick this, but Sarah's been kicking pretty good, so I definitely look for her to make this shot.
No, to the side rail behind the 6 and over.
Yeah, hopefully hopefully hit the bottom rail to go rail first into the 3, so that it comes up behind the 5 for a shot at the 4 on the side.
Yeah. And she's got to be hitting this with a little bit of pace.
A little bit of speed, and she wants to use that second rail to help that cue ball get out of there. she's made it. She has a look at the 4.
Yeah, it only ended up going from one rail, but it hit the high side of the ball. That's why it came out.
Yeah. So she can see the 4. That obviously that 9's blocking that one corner. She could cut it to the other corner. She could try to play this combination on the 9. And
The one thing I would not be doing is the combination on the 9.
yeah,
She's looking at playing it in the corner.
Yeah, that's what she's looking at.
The 5 ball down here in the opening. It's got a huge opening over here in this for this corner pocket. I think I'd be playing it too.
Nice shot.
It. That's the only thing I didn't say it. The only thing is that 7-8 is huge.
Yeah, it's coming 2 rails around after hitting the 4. That's exactly the direction the cue ball was going to be heading.
Yeah, and I didn't say it. I shouldn't have thought it. I guess it's a commentator.
So it's your fault.
I didn't say it.
But you thought it. That's all it takes.
Oh, man.
Sorry, Sarah.
But I didn't comment. Not my fault. Just like the other yesterday's wasn't your fault.
I don't even know how you kick at this.
No, I'm just 2 rails at it. I wouldn't be looking to kick it to make it because you can't even hit it short and lengthen it out. You got to go 2 rails. Kick it in the bottom.
I think she's trying to come between the 6-10. She's hit it. She get a rail.
No.
Oh, no
not
rail.
on this. Not yet this morning. Yeah, see, I think I'd have liked going short. The high side of the 10 with some spin to come in behind the 4 or behind the 5 there. But I'm not up there to see the exact angles. I'm sitting over here in a chair.
Mm-hmm.
And she almost hit it on the way in to pocket the ball. She just barely missed that.
Yeah. So this I like just 1 rail straight up to the center of the table.
That's what.
Yeah, she's going to the side rail. She's falling to the side. This looks like she's gonna follow. This looks like she's looking at following 2 rails. Possibly 1, but it looks like she's going forward 2 rails. Just got there.
And I felt like there was a hair on my mic cover tickling my lip. Lou's over there taking 100 more pictures. A nice little cut on the 6 here.
Perfect speed.
Yep,
nice shot.
7 in the side. You bump off the rail, come back out just a little bit because she wants a back cut on this 8 so that she can go across table for the 9. She likes that shot, just like I, from what I've noticed.
Yes, absolutely. She definitely wants to maintain some angle on this 8.
No, she might even be able to just pop this and stop right there instead of going to the rail.
No, she has a little bit of angle. She's gonna follow to the rail and back out. Stop. Okay, keep going, keep going.
And now she can follow 2 rails out of the top corner, that top left-hand corner there. Is she trying to draw this out there?
No, she's just not comfortable.
She didn't have much angle and she chose to pop off the rail rather than go forward with it.
I think she was initially lining up to follow 2 rails, but there's something about it she just didn't like. sometimes a shot just doesn't feel right.
No.
And you can't pull the trigger.
Yeah, and and she's seasoned enough to get back up off of the ball.
And she's such a good shot maker. This.
She's trying to shake it off, loosen her shoulders up a little bit, rolling her shoulders.
Yeah. Center of the hole.
Yep. 3-1.
Nice shot, Sueyen. Nice out. And it's going to be Sara's break.
Yes, it is. Oh.
Sara's been breaking them pretty good.
Come on, Sara. I like to see everybody play well.
That's what we all hope for, is to see some good pool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, if you play this game and you have love and passion for it, you feel it in your heart when somebody misses something that they're supposed to make, or they just barely missed that tough shot, and yeah, you feel for them because you've been there.
Absolutely. It's just kind of a touchy shot here. It's not that the shot on the one is difficult. It's just a thin cut, and trying to hold that cue ball for the 2-ball is that's the tricky part.
It's even easier because she's a lefty.
She is a lefty, yes.
So she's not going to have to lay on the table like a right-handed person would. The 4-ball isn't in her way.
She may shoot this with just a hair of right English, trying to come down to the right of the 2-ball for the 2 in the side pocket. If she can't hold it up for the. Okay, that was more than a hair of right English, but the end result is the same. That was a really nice shot.
Now come back to the rail and back over for it instead of coming down.
Yeah, so that was a nice shot. And here she can just roll forward for the 3 on the opposite side. I think she can roll forward without bumping the 3. Or she could shoot this with just a little bit of draw into the 10-ball for the 3 on the same side. No, she's going option A.
Little bounce. Nice shot.
She looks like she's pretty straight.
Yeah, she's going to roll it in and just roll it a little bit, get the angle a little bit past the 4, straight on with the 4 to go, because the 5's right there. It gives her an angle to get to the 5.
And this looks like she can probably just follow this 2 rails, because the 8-ball is probably going to interfere with trying to draw to the side rail.
It's what she's looking at. She's left-handed. It's not so much in the way for a lefty.
It's not that it's in the way of your hand or anything. It's in the way of the cue stick. No. Whether you're left-handed or right-handed, the cue stick's still going to be in the same spot.
She looked at dragging it to the side rail.
Nice shot.
Yeah, her mind's awake now. Her arm's starting to loosen up, getting the speed of the table down, and
starting to show why she's here.
Yeah. And hoping that she doesn't give Sara the chance to show why she is.
Exactly.
She got a little straight on this. She's got some angle. She's going to go to the side rail with a little blow center. She drew off of it.
Yeah, she had just enough angle to a little bit of power to it to force it over. Nice shot.
Oh, that's exactly where she wants to be for the 7-ball, to have angle to pop off the rail so she can get past the 10.
Yeah, there's
for
that
the
thinking.
8.
There's that thinking 3 balls ahead. Where do I need to be on the 7 so I can get on the 8?
Yep, and now she has to add the 9, at least, to her, 3 balls ahead. You have to add 1 when you make 1.
Yeah, overjuiced it just a hair, but
Yeah, well, she can come all the way across now and shoot the 8 in the same corner.
she could if she wanted to slow roll it, but I haven't really seen her slow rolling well. She'll probably go back and forth 2 rails for the 8 in the bottom right corner.
She was just looking at that 8 in the same corner.
Okay. Well, she might do that too.
And on this table, it's not really so much of a slow roll.
That is true. I'm used to 7-foot diamonds where that would be a very slow roll. Because it's a smaller table and faster rails.
Mm-hmm. She's perfect. I think go forward 2 rails out for the 9. Or 1 rail off and 1 off the end. Or draw it back.
I think she has just a little bit of angle to go to the end rail, or maybe just draw straight back and out towards the center.
That's what she's looking at, drawing it back.
And which of those 2 options she chooses depends on the precise angle she has, and I can only see kind of generally what angle she has. I can't see the exact angle.
Yeah, she looked at the drawing it back, and oh no, she's going forward.
Nice shot, nice stroke.
And she did use the second rail. She put the English on it to side, to the rail past the 9. She's going to shoot this 10 in the same hole, 2 rails around the 10.
And I like the way she approaches things. She plans every shot. She wants to see where the ball's going to be for the next shot. She's not just up there just making balls and then worrying about the consequences later. She's a planner. I like that.
Well, you have to be. And that's the difference a lot between the pros and the amateurs is they're walking over, checking where they want it, not saying, just, right about here. Kind of like some of that stuff in that Mark Wilson book we've got. It's showing how, with the blue dots from the
the blue dots on the cue ball.
Yeah, showing the difference between where you strike the ball and where the pros strike the ball, and the it's like the difference between a marksman shooting a gun and me.
Mm-hmm.
It's what it looks like, either scattered all over the board or in one concentric little bitty, 2 millimeter space.
Right. That was a break and run by Sueyen.
Good morning, VMA.
Wait, no, that was Sara's break. That was not a break and run.
No, it was not.
So that's 4-1 Sueyen. And now it will be her break.
Yeah. And she's got an opportunity to just keep Sara sitting over there. Good morning, Rick. Yep.
And now that Sueyen has woken up and found her gear, that might wake up Sara too to start firing back at her. Not that Sara's been playing bad; she's just been having kind of a rough time. That rolls weren't really going her way.
Yeah, she makes a nice shot and ends up hooked. She's hooked. She kicks a ball in. She ends up hooked again.
Exactly.
Doesn't make a ball on the break, or does and doesn't have a clear shot.
Or Sueyen breaks dry and doesn't leave a shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like right now.
And you just you got to bide your time, do what you can when you're up there to do everything you can to win a game, or at least breaking down their confidence, getting them kicking and not running balls. But you can't do that if you can't get a clear shot.
Just give me something to shoot at.
Yeah.
Put me in, coach. I want to play.
Yeah, I have that running through my head half the time. If somebody's beating me, just let me at the table. One more time, I dare you.
Give me something to shoot at.
Just let me shoot. One more time.
Oh, hey, Ed.
Morning.
Good morning to you, and thank
you. Good morning, Ed Slade. I miss your face.
think she's looking at kicking at this one because she doesn't like any of the push out options. She call the 10 ball? No, I think she's just kicking safe. Right now, because she made that ball, but
now
didn't
this is
call it.
option.
It's going to be Sueyen's option.
Option.
And I think she's going to accept and play a safety.
Mm-hmm. So you just thin the one and put the
Yeah,
use those 4, 7, 3
could go
for
that
blockers.
could go that way or go the opposite way and thin off the other side of the one, but the cue ball behind the 10 ball.
She was just going for the 7 as a blocker, and
Yeah, I'd like that option the least.
she just hit it a little bit fat, and it didn't come. She was trying to get it to come in right behind the 7, and it came up a little
Here
short.
I think Sara's just going to thin off the one cue ball, cue ball behind the 10-5 area.
Yeah. No, she can get it to just bump that end rail and roll in up behind the 10.
She didn't get behind the 10, but she did get her. She did get her with the 7.
No, I think Sueyen looking to kick the one over to the side rail. I thought she was looking maybe to kick the one that it might have been kick the one that way and have the one go down towards the 8-9. I mean the cue ball.
All right, Sara,
Come on,
you can do it. We're pulling for you.
show us that warrior. Nice shot.
Stay out of that side. Stay out of that
She's
side.
fine.
Okay.
Yep, so now
Should I-
she's got angle to pop off of this for the 3. It just wants to come down. I'm even kind of like almost exactly where the cue ball is right now would be pretty near perfect.
Pert near.
Pert near. That's all right too.
Yeah, this is fine. Just thin cut on the 3. It's going to bounce up between the 4-7 for the 4 in the same pocket.
Yeah, and she can even lengthen it out a little bit more and go below the. I wouldn't want to. I'd want to shorten it up, coming in between the 7 there.
I think this is okay.
Yeah, you got to
She
be.
should be able to make this 4 in the corner.
No, but you got to be careful sliding off of this. That side pocket is huge.
You just need to just a hair below center is all you really need.
She hit that nice, struck it nice. Come on out.
She's really struggling with the speed.
Yeah.
But she does have a cut to the to this bottom right corner.
Yeah, when she's pocketing balls while she's doing things, she's looking at planning things, and you just want things to go right. When somebody's taking all of those steps.
Now, if she was left-handed, she would have shot this already, but being right-handed definitely makes this a lot more difficult.
She's at a disadvantage. She's one of the few in the room. The minorities. Never thought I'd say that. The right-handers are the minorities. So I was one of the girls from the PNW.
The PNW.
Some of our PNW peeps was saying that we should put in a bid again for the CWO and the WBCA events. And I was thinking, because we're planning on going to Europe instead this year, we should put in a bid for one of the European tournaments.
Oh man, you know how much it would cost to schlep all our stuff to Europe?
Yeah, but you get paid in euros. And that's like twice. No.
No, that you're thinking pounds.
Pounds. Dang it. Oh well. Next. Yeah. So the
Yeah, but
Oh.
since we're going to Europe anyway, we're gonna be on the continent anyway.
Yeah, might as well, right?
Earn a few bucks while we're there.
Yeah. Play this one off the cushion first. But you don't want to catch that 5 fat. You want to hit it thin, so the cue ball goes
Let's
immediately to the
see.
end rail and back out for
Have
the
a look
7.
at this. I think the 7 goes by the 10. I think she can, if she could hit the 5 thin on the left side on the screen, come straight up one rail for the 7 in the bottom left corner. That's one option. She could try to hit it full, follow 2 rails for the 7 in the same pocket. Being over the 9 ball does complicate it a little.
Yeah,
Rail first, that 10 ball starts to get kind of big.
yeah, you have to hit that 5 really thin to take the 10 out of play. Pardon me, I got a little tickle in my throat. Need any roadies? Well, we're planning on going to Italy this fall, but I think you got.
She did. She hit that nice and thin rail first and avoided the 10, and that's perfect. Nice shot.
Yeah, I think you got some prior obligations that time of the year, though, Edward. Yeah, right about there would be pretty nice.
Near perfect.
That'd be pretty nice. She rolled it. She rolled it.
No way.
No, she rolled it.
Don't tell anyone. Let's see what happens when she does. Now she's on the wrong side of the 8.
She can follow forward with some left. Or she can draw, if she has to, she can draw that corner. I think she's got a nice angle for just going to the end rail and back down. Or even coming up on the back side of the 9 there. She's pretty straight.
Yeah, she's pretty straight on this 8, but kind of on the wrong side of straight.
Yeah, she's a little bit to the left of straight.
Just a hair to the left of straight, so she may have to just follow down for the short side on the 9.
Yeah, accepting what the table gives you and what you've done yourself, and making it work. It's kind of like Scotch doubles. You just have to accept what your partner has done and shoot the shot. Just shoot it.
Oh no.
Come on. Again, I've got this thing with my throat in the
All right.
mornings.
All right, Sarah, you can do it.
Yeah, to get this one, make it 4-2, your break-in is huge for her right now.
And she'll probably just short side on the 9 here.
No, she's drawing the look like with the side. She might be drawn underneath the
Oh
line,
no,
but
she's gonna have to do short side on the 10. She's straight on this 9.
it's not real short
It's
side.
not
It's
real short. 'Cause
pretty much
it
the
is
center of the
pretty-
rail.
Yeah, it is pretty near this. So I'm used to the small tables where this would be like really short.
Mm-hmm. This is a 9-footer. See what happens? You move to the small
Been
town.
playing on those 7-footers too long.
Yeah, roll up there. Nice shot. She used every bit of that hole too. And that's okay.
And again, if she was left-handed,
Yep, this had been in the hole already.
she can reach this without the bridge, so she should be okay.
And bear down
All
and
right, nice
pot-
shot, Sarah.
bear down and pot that ball.
Nice pot on that blue stripe. All right. Sarah needed that game. Had to slow down Sueyen.
Yep.
And it's going to be Sarah's break. If she can win this game, then starts putting some pressure on Sueyen, and she's right back in this.
Yep. You just saw tournament director Chris Rogers walk by, doing some of his TDing, checking to see if the ball's froze. Morning, Jenny.
Sarah's break.
She's got a nice, powerful break.
She does have a good break.
And she does, you know, it's, you don't see her glancing off the side. And
Oh, no.
Of course, there she goes, glancing off the side into the side pocket. Sorry, Sarah.
Oh, man, that was a nice break, too. Look at all the balls she made.
Yeah, one too many.
Yeah.
Made 2 balls.
2 balls plus the white. And the remainders are sitting pretty nice.
Yeah. Well, the one that
Yeah,
The-
two,
the
two
two.
to the, yeah, 1 to the 2 to the 3 is once that's done, you know, that's the main puzzle of this rack.
yeah.
Now, if the 3 goes by the 6, she could just play 2 rails from the 2 to the 3.
Yeah, or she, you know, she could play 2 rails or just 1 rail off of it and play it past the 7 too. She can come up 1 rail behind this 10 now.
Yeah, she's gonna have to play position pretty close to the 10 if she's gonna go 1 rail, or if she's thinking of coming. She could also go 2 rails long for the 3 in the left side. I think she was playing for that top right corner, which was, you know,
Yeah.
what I suggested first.
Yeah, originally, yeah. Looks like it's a squeaker though, past that 6.
Next ball after the 3
Is
is
the
the
6.
6. So she's gonna have to dig in here with some bottom left to the rail and back out for the 6.
Nice shot. Made that nice little smack in the back of the hole.
That's the main thing. That's one of the 2 main things I don't like about diamonds, is they don't make that sound. And the other thing is the rails.
Let's see if I can. After this game, go do a checkup on some scores. Tell everybody about the next tournament again. Because I've really only told, you know, a couple of people in the that were logged in before the match started.
Well, I'll tell people about the tournament while you're out checking scores.
Okay. Yeah, if you play pull it all, you noticed Sueyen has a very odd approach with her queuing off to the side. There's not that many players that do that. It's more kind of almost a golf thing where they do their practice strokes next to the ball.
Mm-hmm.
But it works really well for her.
It works for her. She just keeps running out.
Mm-hmm. Is she gonna go forward with this for the 10 ball? I go to the rail.
No, I think she's just gonna kind of punch it a little bit and just let it slide over.
She may have too much angle to do that.
I think you're gonna see her kind of stun it over a little. Let's see what she does. She may just roll it in and let the cue ball just roll forward for the 10, but I think she's going to hit this with some force. No, just going to roll it. I went a little too far, but I think she'll be okay.
She's a climber. I think it roadies and not roddies is what Ed was talking about. Those are the people like with the band that bring in their gear and set up, tear down. The road crew is a roadie. All right. I was going to go get scores while they were racking.
All right.
And you're going to tell them about the next NAPT event.
The next NAPT 10-ball invitational is going to be August 19th through 21st at Shooter's Bar and Billiards in Grays Lake, Illinois. There will be $5,000 added with a full field of 64 players. The top 24 finishers in this tournament get an automatic invitation. And the remainder of the field will come from regional NAPT tours.
Well, Chris is going and checking scores for me. He wants to check too to see how things are progressing anyway. The Janet Atwell April Larson match is 3-3. The match that is Brianna Miller and Tara Williams is 5-2 Tara. And the Heather Cortez Meredith Lynch match, he will go and get the score on that between games.
So again, dry break from Sueyen and no shot for Sara.
Ed Slade. People who can spell are so smart. It's just we're going to say it was you just missed with your finger.
It was a typo, not a spelling error.
Typo. You missed by 2 keys, no big deal.
It was the autocorrect on your phone corrected wrong. Just blame it on the phone, even if you're not on your phone.
Mm-hmm.
People don't know.
So some of these matches getting close. Next round is at noon. We're running on that 2-hour schedule again today.
Yep, matches are at 2-hour intervals.
10, noon, 2, 4, 6. Right now,
and 8.
Right now the matches are tentatively scheduled for 8 p.m. for the first round. This is a true double elimination.
Yeah, so could be here till midnight.
Shut your mouth.
Theoretically.
You'd be here till 1 a.m. and then tear down. I wonder if they'll let us
we tear down fast.
Yeah, but I wonder if they'd let us put everything in the office and come back and pick it up tomorrow before we leave, rather than having to go load it all in the car tonight, too. If it's that late.
Most of this stuff will just fit in the back. We don't have to put it on the roof. Then we can move it. Whatever, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So Sueyen has this. She has a nice shot on the 2. I think she can go to the rail and spin with some right back for the 3. I think she'll be okay.
She's screwing straight back.
Nice pot on that blue. She has some nice angle on the red here for position on that purple in the middle. You started it. You said she screwed straight back.
Yeah, she did. She screwed it straight back.
We're trying to be friendly to all our international viewers.
Yes, we want everybody to understand.
We're not trying to be just purely American.
No. So I wonder if they understand our lingo like we do theirs. I know a lot of our American slang, they go, what?
Doesn't everybody understand English? Isn't that universal language?
Yeah, if only that's what we spoke.
This is America. You speak our language or go away.
Oh, we don't speak English here. We speak American.
We speak American, yes. Yes, American English and British English are 2 different languages. And then there's that Canadian English, which that's just something
Hey.
weird. Actually, it's the Australian English. That's the one that's weird.
No, Yoda English.
Yoda.
Anyways. So she's
Weird is Yoda English.
coming 2 rails back up.
She's gonna get there.
Yeah, she is.
Nice
The
speed.
table's it's drying out in here. Table's speeding up again.
And she's developing a good feel for the speed of the table too. Looks like she's probably just gonna use a 10 ball to
Yeah,
slow down this, to stop this cue ball for a 6 up in the corners. It looks like she's looking at. Not comfortable, so stand up, start over.
Rut row, Raggy.
Well, this isn't too bad. She
She
can fall forward into the 7, and she should still end up with a shot on the 7.
No, if she just barely brushes it, she can shoot the combination on the 7-8. If she hits it full, though, she's going to push it over there by the side rail.
Well, pretty sure she's going to be hitting the 7 fairly full. So I don't think she's just going to brush it.
Drilled
Nice
it.
shot.
And the 7 pulled the
That's-
cue ball with it.
Yeah, this is a makeable shot. The only thing she really has to worry about here is make sure she doesn't get hooked behind the 10.
Yep.
You know, 8 to the 9, she's going to have to, you know, probably follow around 3 rails. Depending on how she lands on this, but I'm assuming she's going to be somewhere in the vicinity of the middle of the table. But depending on how she lands on it, I'm assuming she's going to make the 7. Depending on how she lands on it, she may end up just with just a stop shot on the 8 to shoot the 9 up in the corner. But no, the 7's not automatic. But she's been shooting pretty good, so I figure she's going to make this.
Just a little bounce off. I think it's going to be the follow 3 rails here.
She could do either. And actually, with this shot, I think I might like the stop shot better.
Shoot the
If she
9 up
had-
in the corner. And she was just looking at maybe.
Yeah.
You gotta be real careful. You put this just a tiny bit too low and you're drawing out there a little. And
Yeah, from this distance, it's... She
she
will
hit that nice.
hit it perfect.
Miss Tara Williams just won. Eliminating Brianna Miller. I'm gonna go talk
Good
to
job, Tara.
Chris about our next match. See if we can get Karen and Jiley. That would be
All right.
nice. All in favor for Karen, Core, and Jiley next, say aye.
Aye.
Or type aye.
Oh, what are the choices? What's the other match?
Let's see. We
It was Brittany
have-
Bryant versus...
Let me. I gotta pull up the brackets.
You know, there are 2 A-side matches to choose from.
Not the one. Karen Core, Jiley, Naomi Williams, and Brittany Bryant. And then there will be the winners of these 4 matches will be playing each other. Not all 4 of them playing each other. 2
Yeah,
of
there
them.
will be. There will be some B-side matches, but I think we're going to have an A-side match.
And I just asked for Karen and Jai next.
All right. All Canadian match, Naomi Williams, Brittany Bryant.
Yep. Yeah, they're both from Canada, eh? One's from near Toronto, right?
All right, nice run out by Sueyen.
You got my paper. Naomi's from Toronto. I haven't talked to Brittany yet, but I know she's from Canada.
Isn't she from like Edmonton or Calgary or somewhere over there?
Yeah, I don't know. She's up there. I think that's where everybody is. Isn't that where everybody's going when Donald Trump gets elected president? No, they're all moving to Mexico, not Canada.
I'm not moving to Canada. Unless it was Vancouver. That's the only place in Canada I'd want to live.
Yeah. And Chris just showed me the score for the Meredith Heather match, and it was 6-3, and I don't remember who.
All right, good break by Sara, but I think she came up dry.
Yep, and the way
Things are just not going well for her.
The way Sueyen's playing, she may not get back to the table.
Roger that. So I think she has a cut on this one to the corner, running the cue ball into this 2-ball. If she does do that, where's that 2-ball going? Safe behind the 3-6. Okay, Brittany is from Toronto, okay.
Yeah, so they're both from the Toronto area. Okay.
Alright, nice shot by Sueyen.
What are you doing? Silly thing.
That's the 2-ball up there to the left of the 5. 3-ball over here by the 10. Looks like she can cut the 2 to that left corner and come 2 rails out of that upper right corner towards the 3. She just calls safe.
No.
She
But
just
she
called
did.
safe.
She was trying to get that ball in there behind the 5, but she's hooked her. Pretty routine kick. The 4-ball is kind of close in there. You can't try to go in too deep into the back of the 2 with the kick.
Alright, just 1 rail kick behind this 2. And this is going to be Sueyen's option. And Sueyen, if she can see enough of it to make it, she's not giving it back, I know that. Hi Sharon, and thank you. I think that's is that Sharon? Is that Sharon O'Hanlon?
Yes, it is.
Oh, all right. Ball in hand for Sara.
So Sharon says, people who are going to be invited to the, maybe Sharon, can you answer that question? I don't want to. Yesterday, I brought up a little bit of possibly people being ostracized for choosing one over the other or starting, and that was a possibility or a probability, not a this is what's happening. It's just generally in business when you do something that competes against somebody else.
As far as our WPBA players allowed to play in NAPT, I don't think the NAPT is excluding them, but the WPBA may not want their players to play in it. So,
yeah.
So that's probably a question for the WPBA, because I don't think the NAPT is excluding
No,
anybody.
they're not excluding them. Well, you have Karen Core playing here today. This weekend
Janet
you have Janet Atwell
Atwell
playing. Sarah Miller has been a WPBA player for 3 or 4 or 5 years, whatever. Sueyen has played for years. And there's others that are in here, but so no, they're not excluding them. But the WPBA players are under contract, and they have to have any tournament that they play in that is not a WPBA tournament approved. But I wanted to clarify something that I had said yesterday, and that was it's possibility with what could happen, because anytime you have something where you appear to be somebody's competition, they can lash out. They granted waivers this weekend. That's good to know. That they, hopefully that these two tours can work together and maybe grow, or because you'd hate to see something die off.
Now, Sueyen was looking at playing this 8 in this side, but it doesn't look like to me like she has the angle on the 7 to get the cue ball there.
No, I think you punch it forward a few inches and shoot it up in the corner. Or slide off of it and shoot it in the corner by where she's standing.
Okay, well, she did have the angle to get there. Like I said, angles are just so deceiving on camera. Yeah, she looks like she can follow around 3 rails for the 9 in the bottom right.
2,
That's going to be
3.
short.
The table's sped up some, but
Well,
not that much.
Well, she gave it too much of a punch stroke and didn't really give it the smooth. She didn't give it a smooth follow stroke. It was more of a punch, and the cue ball hopped a little.
Yeah, and that takes some of the speed away from it, the hop.
And she's just looking at just kicking the 9 up table. She's going to call it there, but she's really hoping to just play safe behind the 10, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, miscued.
Miscued. Well, that explains it. I was wondering why the tournaments, why you guys were doing 10 ball, and that's a good explanation for it, so that they're not direct competition, and it gives the women different things. Are you guys trying to schedule around their events as well, or are you scheduling just whatever you can? Speaking of scheduling, we'll get to that in a minute again too. And this 10 ball here for Sara. All right.
All right.
Okay.
You're not out of this, Sarah.
No.
You can still come back.
Still in this. It ain't over until that
don't
last
give
ball
up.
drops. Never. So something that Sharon had said was talking about who is going to be invited to the next tournament. How do you get that invite? And we knew it was the top 24 from this tournament. There will be other pros that were not able to attend this tournament that will get invites for the next one. And then there will be players coming in from the regional tours being invited. And they have, pull up their website. And they're all over the country.
Yes, the next match on this table will be Karen Kaur versus Jai Lee.
Where is that drop down with where do I play? Somebody's changed the website. Oh wait, no, maybe it was this one.
Well, they have a map of all the regional tours.
Yeah, on the same page. So there's the Arizona Women's Billiard Tour, the Circuit des Billiards Féminin de Quebec, the J. Pashauer Northeast Women's Tour, Midwest Ladies Regional Tour, North Central Pool Tour, Northern Lights Pool Tour, OBQs, Ladies Tour, the Sport 9 Tour, the Tiger Florida Tour, the Tiger West Coast Ladies Tour, and the NWPA.
Nice safety by Sueyen. I think Sara's going to have to look at a 2-rail kick, the top rail and that right side rail behind the 5 ball to hit this one.
Yeah, you can't go 2 rails. I don't think she can go 2 rails the other way, can she? Just short of the side pocket down past the 4 to below the 9 and into the 1. I don't think.
I mean, zigzag back and forth to try to make the 1.
I believe they are all going to be limited to 64. They try to get matches on. They keep them on schedules, and so it's hard to do 128 player in almost any room around the country in a 3-day weekend, especially when the matches are.
Unless you're playing at a pool room with like 40 or 50 tables or something.
Yeah. Well, can she go long of the side pocket and go in between the 9, 10 short? She's looking at tying up the deuce. Rolling the 2 up onto the 8. Just making it harder, even with the ball in hand for Sueyen.
Yeah, she put that 6 on top of the 8, so that does complicate it. I don't think the 6 goes by the 8. Maybe, I don't think it does.
No.
But when she plays this 2 ball, she could send the cue ball into the 6 or 8, preferably the 6, and have a shot on the 3 afterwards.
Send the deuce, the table up, the ball up on the end rail.
Yes, that's well. She's playing position for now. She could also do the same thing with the 4 ball if she doesn't want to. Well, she does. She has no angle to break it out now, so she could also try to break out the 6-8 with the 4 ball instead of a shot on this 5 down here. If the 6 does not go by the 8. Another option is from the 5 to the 6. She could try to come around for the 6 on the back side, for the 6 down here in this corner.
Yeah, with the 4 by the 4 to the 5. I don't like trying to get on this 6.
All right, well, she's left angle. That cue ball's going to be going into it whether she wants it or not, I think, now.
Yeah, well, you slide off of it, and you want to hit the 6.
Yeah,
not the 8.
Yeah, she's going to cut the 4 in. Cue ball's going to go to the rail and then into the 6, preferably.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you hit the 8, you can get hooked with the 6.
Yeah, you'd rather hit the 6 than the 8. But you don't really want to put the 6 up on the end rail either.
Oh, absolutely not. No. Then, you know, it's even...
Uh-oh, scratch.
Uh-oh. And there's the scratch off of the 8, hitting the 8 as well, which I didn't see, but...
And she's tied up the 7-8 a little bit.
Yeah. It's pretty straight combination if you have to shoot it.
I said she's tied it up a little bit. She could also, from the 6 to the 7, she could also roll forward from the 6 for the 7 in the side or in the bottom corner if she wants.
Yeah, I like to see this. Sarah's walking around the table a little bit, you know, kind of loosen up from sitting and looking at everything. And her plane of attack down, you know, showing that she ain't giving up.
Well, she's straight in on the 6, so her only option really is draw back to the center of the table for the combination.
She could push forward and bank it as well. She's made a few bank shots quite nicely, speared them.
Yes,
So-
you're right. She does have the bank as an option, but given the choice between banking or the combination, I'd rather shoot the combination.
Yeah, but yeah, getting on the combination from here.
Just draw straight back to the center of the table. I think she's straight enough to do that. No, she's taking your shot. She's going to bank it.
Well, there's a billiard here on the 8 too, but I think she's going to bank it. And hope she doesn't make the 8.
I didn't see her calling anything. She might be playing safe.
She's freezing her up on the back of the 8. Was trying to.
Trying to, but I think she's let her see it.
Nah. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I'm looking at what kind of angle she's going to have from after shooting the 7. Where does she want to be on the 8? She's called the 7 all the way down in the corner. So she can see the whole ball.
All right. 7 in the corner. Now can she follow over to that side rail and back to the middle, or is that cue ball heading on the track to the side pocket? Looks to me like that cue ball's dead to the side, but I've been wrong before. And I was wrong. And this is perfect. 2 rails around for the 9 in the corner.
Yep.
It's perfect.
She's going to be coming right up the line at the 9 ball.
Yeah.
That line right there.
Yep. She wants to make sure she stays on the correct side of straight in, where the cue ball's not going to be going into the 10 after when she shoots the 9. And I think that's why she's taking her time on the shot. She wants to make sure she ends up on the right side of straight in on the 9. It'd be nice to be perfectly straight in, but you're usually not going to get perfectly straight in, so you have to make sure you're on the right side of straight in. There's always a right side and a wrong side. She wants to make sure she's on the right side.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for that, Sharon. Got the states of where all of the regional tours play. If you're interested in looking for yours, you can. Most of them have their own websites. I know the NWPA does. It's the NWPAtour.com. OBQ has their own. JP Newt has a
Perfect.
website.
Excuse me?
Do you have your own website?
Kelton North, JP.
Yeah, JP Newt has a website as well. So most of these regional tours, you'll be able to find them on the internet. And Sharon has been kind enough to put all of the states that they have tournaments in the chat. Except for the MLRT, you can't get that in there. They go through too many states. 10 ball for the match.
For the win.
No.
Nice out by Sueyen. Good shooting.
Okay.
And this was a B-side match, so
Yep.
this does eliminate Sarah Miller. What place does she get? Was that 9th
She
through 12th?
ties for 9th.
Ties for 9th. Congratulations, Sarah. 9th is a respectable finish in this tough field of
55.
55.